Just a few days ago, government terrorist thugs took a hammer to 3 of my buildings and caused tens of trillions of dollars of damage. The reason for that figure is that these are historic buildings and they simply cannot be replaced. To fix it would require rebuilding the entire structures with new block, but then they would no longer be historic. Now, when I called the sheriffs, they would not even come out. The Athens County Sheriffs are a gang-stalking Nazi brigade of people more evil than Osama bin Laden and Adolf Hitler. A former sheriff, Pat Kelly, who I've sued in federal court, was recently convicted of 16 felonies, perjury, mostly theft in office, corruption, and he has been sentenced to 7 years in prison. Now, that's what nearly all police officers, everyone in the mental health community, every federal agent, and every contractor to the intelligence community are like. These are criminal terrorist thugs, but most just get away with it. And under the Patriot Act, there's a sneak and peek provision. This is totally unconstitutional. This is where sadistic government thugs break into citizens' homes, good patriots like me, and wreak havoc. They urinate in my 5-gallon batches of beer. They cause plumbing leaks. They destroy hard drives. These are among the most evil Gestapo Nazi terror thugs you could ever imagine. And they're being paid with our taxpayer dollars. Because of the Patriot Act, we now have tens of millions of American Nazis. We are in the American Nazi epidemic. Now, what I propose is taking these sadistic terror Nazi scum, these tens of millions of sadist swine, terror swine, one with the devil, evil Satans and scum, and lock them in forced labor factories. Force them to work 16 hours a day and have no rights, no money whatsoever, all their possessions seized, give to their victims like me. And by working this hard, we can compete with China, and they can produce the trillions of dollars that they owe their victims. This will also create very severe punishment when we need to have very strong punishment for these satanic Nazis who take an oath to the Constitution and then violate it. Now, ISIS is a tiny, tiny threat compared to the American government. The American government is about 10,000 times more evil, more sadistic than ISIS. But these sadist acts are done in secret. The Patriot Act covers up the tens of millions of sadistic terrorist acts done by the U.S. government every day. And don't forget, the U.S. is the one who created ISIS with the war in Iraq.